Hey guys, welcome to another FTL Let's Play. Today is going to be very special as far as Let's Plays go, because today we are going to be playing as the Nesasio, the Stealth Cruiser, version Type A. The reason this is special is because I actually hate this ship, and I've told many people this is actually my least favorite ship in the whole game, and standard with my nature, originally like my Shaco videos, is I hate it the most, so I'm going to play it until I can see if there's anything to love about it. And after quite a few games, I have noticed there are a few things that are a little bit valuable about this ship. Now, the reason I hate this ship, I'll tell you now, is because the ship does not have any shields at all. There's no shield system installed. And so, you basically get completely ruined by so many things. Asteroids, fires, beam drones, anti-ship drones. And if one of your critical systems is knocked out, I mean, you have no protection. So this game, this ship can just completely wreck you. Also, you don't have any special units. So if you go to distress beacons, there's not much you're going to be able to do in a lot of cases. So, so there's the downsides of the ship, right? Also, its weapons aren't really particularly that good. Now on to the positive sides. This ship starts with level 4 engines. Obviously, I should mention, obviously, it starts with cloaking, because it's the cloak ship, right? Now, I'm going to mention that the shields for this ship cost 150 scrap to install. And that's not for the reactor to power it, but it'll get 2 points initially. It'll get 2 bars initially, so you can power up a level 1 shield. Cloaking costs 150 on a normal ship, so basically that's a 1-to-1 trade-off. So in a way, we're kind of making extra as far as money goes, because we have these extra points in our engines, and also, if you noticed, we have an extra point in our sensors too. So that's pretty cool, and we start with 2 little things here. So I'll explain what these do. Long-range scanners, we've already seen. Long-range scanners lets us get additional information about beacons on the star map, the ones that are adjacent to us. So we can identify ion storms, asteroid storms, solar flares, or suns, I guess is what they are. And also we can be aware if there is a ship at a beacon or not. So we can, to a degree, kind of choose if we're going to fight someone or not. And then we have a titanium system casing. And this basically provides us a small chance, 15%, to negate damage when hit on a system. Not on the hull, that's the rock ship. But the system is how this ship works. Basically, in addition to our very high dodge, I think we have 30% dodge if both of our places are manned at level 1. And then in addition to that 30% dodge, then we also have a small chance that we won't take damage. And then we also have our cloak. So, this ship, if you want to succeed with this ship, I already mentioned, you start with a little bit of a scrap advantage to a degree. And you just need to survive until you can get that level 1 shield. So that's the whole goal. Just take as little damage until you get 150 scrap and you buy those level 1 shields. And that's going to be our whole goal. If we can do that efficiently, that is going to measure how successful our game is going to be. Now, a couple of the notes. This ship only has 3 weapon slots, and it only has 3 drone slots, if you ever get a drone system, which I don't know. So kind of low on the offensive capabilities, but it starts with that cloak, and if we're really, really clever, we can use this to our advantage. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to name our dudes. We're going to name this guy the Cunning Doge. And this guy is going to be named Archer. And this guy, Dolan. Gooby, please, no. Wow. Such wow. Alright. So, guys, here we go. Let's hope I don't get completely owned right at the beginning. Blah, blah, blah. Don't forget to upgrade your ship. Okay, so, oops. So, we want to put a guy on engines, and we want to put a guy on weapons, because we don't have a shield system, so we don't need to put a guy in shields. And we're going to power down our thing. So, It's really important with this ship that you are measuring the odds, because in some ships with the shield system, you sometimes have a guarantee that you are going to be okay. Oh, notice how we stop with all that fuel too. With this ship, you don't have that guarantee until you get that shield system. You have that guarantee with your cloaking, which is basically one time. So, generally, if we're very good, we can dodge an entire volley of weapons with one cloak. And sometimes we can't, but, and then we just get owned after that. So here we go. Oh boy, 2 stores and a beacon with a dude. Guess I'll go for the dude since the stores aren't going to do me any good. Oh, a slaver. So basically every single time we fight someone, we're going to be taking damage. So we want to make sure that we are just advancing towards our goal of getting that, that shield system. Okay, great. So notice, I use my cloak. My evade doesn't go up to 100%, so I still have a chance of getting hit. Looks like I didn't get hit, so that's great. Now, so we only have 2 weapons here. We have this little mini beam, and we have our dual lasers. So proper placement of these weapons is paramount, and it's going to change depending on what kind of layouts we're going for. Now, a really high priority is our piloting, because we don't want them to dodge any of our dual lasers, especially if they have 2 shields. We need both of those lasers to hit for our mini beam to do any damage. Now, if we can do that, our mini beam is guaranteed damage. With this one, I think I'm going to go try to hit weapons and shields. And I think I'm going to try to completely knock out his weapons. Okay, so I've knocked out his shields. And then the second one hits, and then the mini beam hits both systems. Unfortunately, that actually completely killed his shields. I can't see this because of this damn ring of Saturn here. Alright. And we got Mort. And NG too. NGs are very, very handy. I love NGs. They're probably my favorite race in this whole game because you can just repair your piloting before it even dies. Between volleys of attacks. So that was pretty good, but we didn't get any credits. Or scrap. And that's what we really want. There we go. Now, I'm thinking what we want to do is we want to go through these ion storms to slow down the rebel fleet. Every time you go through an ion storm, the rebel fleet will advance 1 slower. Or they'll only advance like a half distance. So you can use that to hit more nodes before you advance. And that's good on this ship because we need something before we... as soon as possible. We can't let our opponents get ahead of us. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, and I'm going to deal with the enemy. And we have an ion bomb! Yeah! Okay, so I could choose to use my ion bomb, but I don't have any bombs. Wow, it's an ion bomb? I thought it was an ion, just a weapon. Okay, so this guy has 2 beam weapons. It sucks to be us. I'm gonna let this hit me. Oh, okay, so the rare chance, it hit this room out of all my rooms. But fortunately, I resisted. Hooray! And then I got wrecked by the lasers. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my mini beam up. I'm gonna cloak. I'm gonna send my NG. Actually, I'm not gonna send my NG. Okay. So I need to hit the mini beam before he gets the shields up. Actually, I'm gonna hit the weapons first, and I might knock out his mini beam. Nope. But oh my gosh, really? I did not mean to send that guy in there. Okay. So it could have been worse. Why are these fires going out? 17 scrap. So that was a pretty bad engagement for us. 2 beam weapons. So you notice now, I don't have any shields. So beam weapons guaranteed damage against me. And if he places those properly, I'm guaranteed to die. So that's huge. And I can't cloak through them either. Isn't that just terrible? I'm actually gonna keep this guy close to my weapons because my weapons are probably my most important system. And I'm gonna go through this ion storm. Sorry, not an ion storm. So these guys want to give me fuel. And it looks like that area has an ion storm. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that because I'll just take a bunch of points out of my engines. Put a point in there, put a point in there, put a point in there. Okay, here we go. It's on. He has one weapon. And I'm gonna dodge it. I think that's a triple shot laser. Nope, it's just a dual shot laser. But I'm gonna cloak through it. And then I'm going to... Now here's the thing. Once I knock out a system, he's gonna have more power to apply to another system. So I need to try to knock out whatever system I'm trying to knock out quickly and well. So I'm gonna go for this system. So I knocked out everything but his glaive beam, or his mini beam is what it is. Hooray. Maybe I can knock it out before he gets a shot off. That was close. Looks like they're powering up their FTL to escape, but they've been delayed because they're doing repairs. So there we go, success. Not bad, alright. So now I'm going to go around this way and up around here. And unfortunately, I'm going to be fighting dudes, which isn't what I want. But there's a lot of these beacons are ship beacons. In case you didn't know, because I didn't mention it. Oh, it's an outpost. Okay, so we're going to turn on this. I'm going to power that up. Oh, I actually can't show you now, but those little triangles are where a ship has been detected. Okay, so we get one guaranteed dodge. Doge. And it's not even really guaranteed. Here we go. And this time what we're going to do is we can't knock out his shields, but with this particular layout, we can hit his piloting. So that's what we're going to do. Yes! Oh, look at that. He had level 2 piloting. What a jerk. So it could be worse. I mean, it's actually really good. We knocked out both of his weapons, so that's awesome. That's awesome for us. I'm going to go ahead and hit this. And then I'm going to hit it again. Boom. So now he has no chance. Because now he can't dodge my little tiny dual lasers. Pew pew! So that was a great engagement for us. Boom. And look at that. Oh, I got an anti-ship drone and 14 extra scrap. So I'm halfway there. And I'm at 3/4 health. So, I'm doing okay. Okay, so this is where our sensors come in to be very valuable. We can see into a ship. If we only had level 1, we would only be able to see into our ship, and we would just see what the rooms were. So I would be able to see that he has a drone, but I wouldn't know that he has no drones. Of course, that means he's probably got an attack drone. Look at that. Oh, and a repair drone. Oh my goodness. That whole spiel was for nothing. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cloak, and it's just gonna provide us time to charge up our weapons. Because we're not saving to dodge a missile. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. Oh jeez. We probably just lost. Right now. Oh my goodness. Here's what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, I have to abandon my engines. Oh my gosh, he knocked out our engines now. Might as well power up this then. Send this guy over here. Okay. What do we want to hit? Drones. And then we're gonna hit his weapons and his shields and his drones. Sweet. Alright, we've completely knocked out his offensive capability at the cost of all of our life. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to keep those damn drones down. Yes. And we've caused a fire, fortunately. So that's something nice about beams, is beams cause fires a lot. Oh my goodness. Wow. That might have just made us lose the game right there, because we just took half of our health and damage. And all because I cloaked maybe, you know, half a second too early. And knocked out our dual lasers so that our mini beam survived. Oops. Okay, so while that's going, we're going to send our dude. And then we are going to close the doors. And we got to repair our engine, man. And this is our engine, dude. Now, here's something that's important, is that I don't get credit for piloting or for engines if I don't dodge an uncloaked attack. If I cloak and I dodge it, then it doesn't count. They don't get experience. Which is massively problematic. Not really. It just puts us behind on our experience gathering. And there is just no store to be found. So I think I'm going to hit this node, this node, this node, and then the exit. And pray I don't die. I mean, I'm doing so bad already. Slavers, come on. I don't got time for this. Okay, what does he have? Oh my gosh, look at his offensive loadout. And he has a bomb, too. So I'm going to save the cloak to dodge weapon attacks. Oh. Probably want to dodge this. And unfortunately, this is going to attack, and this is going to attack right afterwards. Boom. So maybe... Ah! Yes! We got lucky. Sort of. This thing is still going to attack, and that thing is the fully charged weapon. Unless I get this off before it shoots. Yes! Gumpo. Hey, look, another NG. So we didn't get any money for it, and for that I am very sad. We're going to have to spend some of our money. Oh, shoot. I didn't look at the nodes! Ah, no, I'm a noob! That's what I get, guys, for being a noob. So I waste a fuel and a jump. So I'm still gonna go here. It is a transport that does not want to fight us. Now I could just waste this jump, or I could demand the surrender of the goods and take risk at myself for the potential to get some money. And we really need the money, so we're gonna go for it. Ugh, and they have a beam drone. Really? This is what it's like to play this ship. Oh, look, they just immediately knock out my weapons. This is what I'm gonna do. Always put the dual lasers first. Holy cow, leave me alone. Actually, just keep these guys in here, dude. Like, whatever. Great, he hit my, cloaking. Okay. Wait. A little bit longer. Okay, now shoot. Okay. You guys go repair this. They might even have it repaired before it comes off cooldown. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to wait for this. Yes. Oh my gosh, look how close I am to dying. Dude, drones and beams just completely wreck me. Okay, we can't afford to fight anyone. We are going to die. 2 fuel for 5 missiles? That's a good deal. We do not want to go to his little tank-controlled sector. Definitely not. Okay. A distress beacon. Oh boy. And that's not gonna take us to any stores, and so we're just gonna ignore it. Sorry. There's the rare chance that it could. An automated scout. I'm gonna stay out of it. Oh my gosh, a fight. Okay, we're going to the Ion Storm. We are going to avoid the risk. Because otherwise we are going to die. And it looks like we have no chance here. We basically have to get very, very lucky to not die here. Our chances of not dying are so incredibly low. Yeah. We're going to put these guys over here. We're going to dodge his little laser shot with our own cloak. And this thing is not going to damage our hull. Okay, he hit our engines. Actually, we're going to wait just a little bit. And then we're going to use mini beam. Yes! Whew! Wow. Wow. I shouldn't have traded that fuel off, man. I didn't think we were going to get so owned. Oh my gosh. Stupid cloak is up. Fine. You know what? Fine. Oh my gosh. That was close. Oh my gosh. Please give me a store. This one is significantly more likely to give me a store, but I might die. I could upgrade my cloak to 10 seconds. You know what? We'll do that. And that puts us even further behind on our shield, so it's probably going to kill us in the end, but you know, that's a risk we've got to take, and this is just best managing the risk we've got. Oh, GG. Oh my god. Wow. What a shitty game. Alright guys, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. How long have I been recording? I don't know. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop. We're gonna restart. Okay guys, I'll see you in a second.